My 600-pound life has so far served as the only hope for people who were confined to their deathbeds due to their extreme morbidity, and we've seen some incredible journeys so far. Though the format involves participants seeking assistance in achieving a healthy weight, most transformations aren't that simple. And in today's video, we will look at some of the craziest weight loss transformations ever seen on the show. Let's roll! Mike McGinnis.
When I came back home after my injuries, I had no direction when life was nothing but football.
In the case of getting custody, parents try their best to live with their kids. 37-year-old Mike was also facing the child custody issue, and he almost lost a kid when he thought of sorting for a change. He was at 745 pounds in weight when he first came to visit Dr. Now in season 10. Initially, he told viewers about his harrowing life. Because of his massiveness, he was even unable to climb up from the basement and could not bring his son like a father ought to. What made us really lament was he was even facing difficulty in taking a proper bath because his body could not fit in the shower cabin. But still, we saw the guy chug in huge piles of food. As for him, eating just made everything better. Because of his morbidity, the Ohio native was not able to move to Texas, so his major appointments were done online. After 12 months following Dr. Now's diet, he was able to lose 235 pounds. He also continued to stick with his diet and got his parents' support during his weight loss journey. Mike is still working hard to gain custody by being there for his kids. He is also lucky because his parents are there to motivate him. He also mentioned that now he can easily go into the basement and climb up.
I'm just shy of the goal, but I'm almost in the 400s, so I think all around that's good.
Brandon Scott.
Please, someone help me, God, I'm gonna die.
You need to calm down.
There are many things that can cause delays in weddings, and for Brandon, it was his morbidity. The Ohio native was 33 at the time when he showed up on season 7, weighing 718 pounds. Brandon mentioned his life as a nightmare. We saw his girlfriend Taylor was taking care of him, and every morning she used to clean him up as he was unable to do so. Their intimacy was also affected by it. The only way to get married was by losing weight. But when he got out in public to travel to Houston, he felt uncomfortable when people started to stare at him. When he got to the doctor, he was given a high-protein and low-carb 1,200-calorie diet plan. Well, he did well. After 2 months, he came up to 141 pounds in weight loss. Dr. Now felt proud and let him undergo gastric bypass surgery. At the end of the episode, he lost a total of 450 pounds. He also invited the doctor to his wedding. He was asked for skin surgery, but Brandon was busy with wedding things and his career in music, so he was given some time to live his new life and get surgery soon.
To hear Dr. Now say he's proud of me feels really good.
Christina Phillips.
I never thought I'd get this big.
I'm always home. Rarely do I get out.
Losing weight is a drastic task, requiring not only determination, but also compassion from our loved ones. But it seemed like poor Christina lacked it. 22-year-old Mississippi native was 639 pounds in weight when she first appeared on the show. And on her second appointment, she had gained 17 pounds in weight instead of losing it. Dr. Now goes to the core of her morbidity, which was her dysfunctional family, as they were answering the questions instead of regarding her weight gain. As she was prone to unhealthy food because she was unable to cook for herself. But we as viewers really wanted young Philip to succeed, but it ached us when we saw her eating pizza, hamburgers, and fries. She was at the point where she was supposed to say no to them.
When you start losing weight, they feel they losing the grip on you.
In order to lose weight, she was admitted to the hospital for 1 month. She was on a 1,000-calorie diet. Even in the hospital, they were enabling her with unhealthy food. What made things worse was that she had lymphedema. At the end of her show, her weight was down to 390 pounds only. Currently, she got her divorce from her ex-husband and is enjoying her weight loss with her new boyfriend Shane and is hoping to get married, though the extra skin is still making her unhappy and she's looking forward to getting it removed as soon as possible. She also mentioned that her boyfriend makes her feel very much comfortable by loving her ugliness.
I feel like I'm finally getting my life back. My legs have been hurting, so I have to use a walker or wheelchair at times.
Silas Given.
I can't believe I've let my life get this bad, all because of my weight.
Parents always want to be a part of their child's life. Silas also wanted to be a part of his daughter's life, but with his condition, it seemed like too much to ask. 35-year-old Silas Given was 729 pounds when he first appeared in season 7. His condition was so terrible, he was unable to walk on his own, living such a miserable life. He even told the viewers that he hated his very existence. He was living with his girlfriend and was unable to give time to kids because he loved the company of unhealthy food. He traveled all the way to Houston. He was admitted to the hospital in a controlled environment. In the first month, he lost 139 pounds and was sent to rehab to regain his ability to walk. He also lost 73 pounds during the rehabilitation. After his improvements, he was recommended for weight loss surgery. At the end of the episode, he reached 371 pounds. He even got skin surgery and is now living a healthy life and is still working on his weight loss.
I'm just hoping to not have any more setbacks. I look at my last appointment with him as a setback because I didn't meet the...
Melissa Morris.
I set out to say, ooh, I want to grow up to be the world's biggest lady. I want to be 700 pounds.
In 2012, Melissa Morris was the first patient to appear on the show. When she initially walked into Dr. Now's clinic, the Texas native weighed in at 653 pounds. Morris had been accustomed to the sedentary lifestyle, in which she was binge eating around the clock because her loving husband Chris found it impossible to say no to her. She could scarcely walk or perform basic daily tasks, and her aspirations of one day having children looked a long way off. Morris's progress was tremendously inspiring, especially given how successful she acclaimed to Dr. Now's infamously difficult eating regimen. She had gastric bypass surgery, began exercising consistently and eating healthily, and underwent skin removal operations after losing weight.
It was 120 inches in circumference, and now it is...
Morris lost an astonishing 447 pounds after 7 years with Dr. Now.
I love life. I really feel it is a shame that I have to sleep.
Setting the benchmark for everyone who appeared on the show after her.
Life is still a little overwhelming for me.
Before we go on to the last transformation on our list, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video, as well as if you have any other favorite shows that you'd like to see on our channel. Angela Johns.
The life I'm living right now is miserable.
Being dependent is what everyone is usually scared about, especially when your children have to look after themselves, leaving the kids alone. 39-year-old Angela Johns was 643 pounds when she first met Dr. Now in season 7. Her life was miserable, as her being locked in her own was tormenting her psychologically. Her daughter Desiree was taking care of her because she didn't want her husband to look at her monstrous body. Even taking a shower was also a difficult task for her, as she was unable to reach the body folds. All of her miserable condition was out of her painful past. Johns had alcoholic parents who were physically abusing her, and she was also sexually assaulted by a family friend at the age of 8. Watching her travel to Houston was devastating to watch, as she took multiple junk food stops. But when she got to Dr. Now, she seemed committed to the doctor. But after 8 months, she dismissed the program, as Dr. Now found in the narcotics test that she was on drugs. Well, she said it was marijuana and kept arguing, which led to no opposite outcomes. She decided to quit and go to rehab for weight loss, and after 2 years, it seemed to work, because she had dropped 300 pounds and is now enjoying her early 40s with good health. She also found out that the pain and dizziness were because of the drugs, and she apologized to Dr. Now for her reaction. So she was back in the program, and she finally got her weight loss surgery.
If you don't do that, then there is nothing more to discuss with you. So that's your only choice.
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.